This video is made for our wonderful students so they know what they will be doing in the lesson with their fabulous teachers. Do you want to know what's in the lesson this week? Well, let's find out. Oh yes, that's it, D-Man. This week the lesson is blast from the past. Yes! Why blast from the past? Well, this week guys, we want to get you speaking in the past tense. We want to work on our pronunciation, especially with verbs, regular and irregular, in the past tense. Yes, we want to make you ninja level. So in this video, we are going to try and, in under 3 minutes, try and show you what to expect in the lesson. We're not going to do everything, but just a bit, so that you understand what to expect. We're going to start off with our vocabulary. Take your breath away with our vocabulary music. Then we're going to go on to our idioms and collocations. Yes, idioms and collocation music, yes! And finally, we're going to look at our grammar, just a little bit of the grammar. The grammar music, yes! So let's start off now with some of the vocabulary. Now remember, this is on the platform. So if you go onto the platform, this is what you can find. And today we are going to be looking at 2 of our vocabulary, okay? So the first one we're going to be looking at is clever. Remember, clever is an adjective. Yes, if you're clever, then that means you are very fast at understanding things, alright? So, if you remember when you were a kid, who was the clever one in your class? The next one we're going to look at is hindsight. Hindsight. Now, hindsight. This is the cucaracha one. Hindsight is when you understand something only after it has happened, okay? So this is a very good word. In Spanish, I think it would be retrospectivamente, okay? So that's hindsight. Now, as you see on the platform, there's a lot of other vocabulary. A lot of other vocabulary music, please, Maestro. Yes, pretty woman, yes! So we've got a lot more vocabulary on there. Now let's go on to our idioms and collocations. Idioms and collocation music. Now remember, the idioms and collocations, remember that it's expressions that you can use that say a lot in just a few words, okay? And they're very, very useful. So let's have a look at the first one. Blast from the past. Yeah. Yes! Yes! I'm getting better. So remember, blast from the past in English is an expression that means it's a powerful way that you remember things that happened to you and you kind of reminisce about the past. If you see something or you hear something and it takes you back, it's a blast from the past, okay? Let's look at the next one. The next one we're looking at is a trip down memory lane. A trip down memory lane. Yes, a trip down memory lane is when you remember things that happened to you in the past, but happy things that happened to you in the past. For example, passing an English exam. Happy music. Ninja level. Thank you, sir. Alright, so that's a little bit of the idioms and collocations. As you see, there's a lot more on the platform, so remember to check that out. Now it's time for us to check out our grammar. Now, our grammar this week, guys, is about the past tense, alright? Now, the past tense, remember that the past tense in English, especially with the pronunciation, can be a bit tricky. There's the id sound, the id, okay? For example, men did. There's the strong T, okay? For example, walked, worked, okay? And there's the d sound, the d sound. So there's a lot of things that you will be looking at this week with your teachers, all right? So thank you so much for watching this video. Enjoy the lesson, and if you know anyone that wants to join our lessons, please get in contact with us. Yes, get in contact with us. The older people will understand, Thank you so much, guys. Have a fabulous week, and we'll see you in the lesson. Yes. Okay. Let's see.